On the phone, we have from the Hurunui District Council, Dean Eades. G'day, Dean. How are you?
Hey, g'day, Steph. How's everything going? All right?
Yeah, good, thanks. But hey, Dean, I was just wondering, now that we're in level 3, I've kind of still been, at home, staying in my bubble and working and then going to the supermarket and coming home and going for a blat round the block. How's things looking out there? Because I did notice there's a lot more traffic on the road this morning when I came to work. Are people sort of, kind of staying in their bubbles or?
Yeah, good question. Well asked. I don't think there is that much bubble discipline going on as there could be. Remember, level 3 is very much the same as level 4 unless A, you're an essential worker, or B, your workplace has gone back. If your workplace hasn't gone back and you're not an essential worker, you're essentially supposed to be still in your bubble at home and taking your exercise close to home. There have been a few extra little bits and pieces added. You can go fishing now from the shore, surfing, mountain biking and all that kind of good stuff. But what they do say is go close. Don't go to your most favourite place, especially if it's over on the West Coast or something like that. Just go close. So pick a new favourite place for the time being.
Yeah, I noticed, in fact, you say about surfing. I noticed this morning as I'm coming to work that I saw 2 cars with surfboards on the top, both some chicks heading off for surfing. Oh, wow, that should be quite cool. I've got an 8-year-old daughter who would really, really like to go down to the beach. Do you know if she can go swimming at all, Dean? I mean, if people can surf, can people go for a swim close by home in the sea?
I'm guessing so. That would make perfect sense, and obviously as long as there's people watching and other bits and pieces. But yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure if there'd be any lifeguards out and about at the moment. So it'd be very much up to you. So
probably check with the COVID-19 website as well too. That would probably have some of those tricky, curly questions that people might be asking as well. Is there lots of support in around the community? Because we're now kind of 5 weeks in, really, aren't we? And so I think now possibly that the novelty has well and truly worn off, and some people can go back to work. Unfortunately, a lot of people have lost their jobs, and now they don't know what to do. I mean, they've got a family to feed. Who do they reach out to for help? Because all of a sudden they look around and go, gosh, how are we going to feed the kids next week?
Yeah, you're right, Steph. Hey, there's a lot of worry and anxiety around that kind of stuff. You can call us at the council on the usual council number wherever you are in the Hurunui, because that varies from up in Hamner to down here in Amberley. But also use our 0800 number. That's 0800 24 2411. And you can register your welfare requirements with us. We will try as best we can to help you out. And so far, in this lockdown period, we've been very successful with helping people, and I'm glad to say our welfare teams have been doing a great job. But in regards, if you're having difficulty feeding the family and what have you, hey, we have food banks, so please do use them. Okay, they're open to all. And if you feel any social stigma against that particular thing, because this is your first time, hey, there's a first time for everything. Just do it. If you need it, just do it.
Now, Dean, your phone's doing something really weird. I could hear you, but I had a little bit of a funny sort of feedbacky thing sort of happening. Are you in your car, or are you out and about? Because if you are, could you maybe move your position and walk to a different place? So there's lots of different supports available: emergency accommodation, delivery of food and household supplies, clothing, and of course, jolly firewood. I'm just about out of firewood, and I'm sure there's a few other people in that position. Can we get help for that as well too?
Yeah, you sure can. Hey, once again, just call that 0800 number and the team will redirect you into a place or redirect you to a group that can do that.
So once again, that number again, Dean, is 0800
24 2411.
No stigma. Just ring that number, I guess. Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a Waikari Food Bank, the Amberley Food Bank, Inspire Your Pantry, Food Rescue, and the Hamner Springs Business Association have got a pop-up food bank as well. So I could give you a whole list of numbers right now, but I'm not going to.
No, it's too hard to write them down.
So, but you can get in touch with all of them by going through our 0800 number.
Yep, and you can also head over to the Hurunui District Council's website as well, and that have all that information there as well too. Hey Dean, thank you so much for your time today, and we'll catch up with you maybe next week to see how things are going, because fingers crossed maybe we might move into a different level, and I guess we'll know sort of later on next week when that announcement may be made.
Yeah, absolutely, Steph. And yeah, we all wait with bated breath on that one.
All right, hey, take care, and if you're off out surfing, remember to stay local. Keep around your area. Thanks so much. That's Dean Eades from the Hurunui District Council. He's the Emergency Management Officer, Compass FM.